Ariel, Helwani post-fight at UFC 144 alongside Jake Shields, who defeated Yoshihiro Akiyama tonight. And Jake, we were just talking about how the crowd felt a lot different out there. You fought in Japan before.
Man,
What was it like?
I fought here 5 or 6 times before at least, and they're usually a lot quieter. So, dude, and this crowd was, felt like a U.S. crowd. They were enthusiastic, cheering. They were even cheering for me. I think I was like even between me and Akiyama. That was really cool.
Well, they have had sort of a weird relationship with Akiyama, so that's not all that surprising.
Yeah, Akiyama's had a few greasing scandals here in the past, which I told the commission, hey, check this guy's skin. You know, lately, he's older, he's more honorable. Maybe he hasn't cheated in years. I don't want to knock the guy, but he's been accused of cheating 4 or 5 times in the past out here in Japan. So.
It seemed like we may have had another scandal on our hands at the end there when he grabbed the fence twice and they didn't take away a point. Did that bother you?
You know, not really, because at that point, I had one thought in my mind. I got on his back. The fight was closer than I wanted, and I'm just thinking finish him. I really didn't even notice he'd grabbed the fence until I watched the replay. So it's, it sucks he did that, but I'm not gonna like hold grudges against it. Sometimes, sometimes you do things in the cage that you're not even really thinking about it. So. Were
you expecting to have that much trouble taking him down to the ground?
Man, yes and no. I'd watched a lot of his fights, and no one had really been able to take him down. So I knew he was really tough, but he was even tougher to take down than I expected.
And obviously, I mean, this is a guy that we've been talking about for a while who probably should have fought a lot sooner at 170. What did you think about his strength? Do you think he lost anything out there with the cut?
I didn't film him at 85, but I don't think so. I think that's the right weight for him. And even though he's coming off a few losses, I hope the UFC gives him another chance. I think he's a legit contender at 70s. I just the guy's strong. He's got heavy hands. He's fast. I thought, he gassed a little bit, but I think he was in better shape than the past at that weight. And I would like to see him fight again.
Overall, how would you assess your performance?
So. I think I did some things right, some things wrong. I'm not like, I wish I would have done some things different. I wasn't turning my right hand over. I got a little more fatigued than I should have, but I'm just happy I got the win. I had a ton of pressure coming in with coming off 2 losses, so I'm happy I got the win. And so all I can do is go back to the drawing board and try to improve upon my mistakes.
Have you ever felt that kind of pressure? People have been talking about how you haven't been on a losing streak, and you really have been on such a great roll going into the GSP fight. Have you ever felt that kind of nerves?
I never felt that pressure. I felt pressure in GSP just because there was so much hype around the fight, but it was different pressure. It was like you're going fighting for the title, and this pressure was it was not a good pressure. I woke up sick to my stomach this morning, and coming off 2 losses. It's like if I lost this, I might have been cut for the UFC, and I'm 33 years old. I don't want to be out in the minor leagues trying to work my way back up. So I woke up just feeling sick. So I'm glad to have that behind me, and want to start working my way back up and getting one of those winning streaks going. It feels a lot better being the guy with the pressure because you've won so many than the pressure from losing.
Very well said. Congrats on the win.
Thanks a lot, guys.